or how do we know that the prayatna that we are doing is in the right direction, or whether that is the way it should be done? How do we?
So question is, prayatna is first factor. Adequate and appropriate effort. How do I know that my effort is appropriate? It's in the right direction. Only with prayerful mind we say, Lord, this is the best I can do. That's what I know. So whatever knowledge we are given, yes, you can always invest, you can do some more research work. You can consult. Upanishad also says that while performing any kind of ritual or any action, atha yadite karma vichikitsa va vrutta vichikitsa va syat. Vichikitsa means doubt. Karma vichikitsa. In performing a certain karma or ritual or how to do that, you have doubt. So how to make this particular dish, there is a doubt. How to reach the destination, there is a doubt. Or vrutta vichikitsa. In far as your conduct is concerned, how to conduct yourself in a situation, there also there can be doubt. Oh, I am going to this place for wedding, how should I conduct myself? Oh, going to this person, how should I? So, karma and vrutta. Karma means performing action. Vrutta means in terms of our conduct. There are always questions. We don't always know. We should consult. Ye tatra brahmana sammarshina. Go to people who are learned, who are selfless, who are kind and helpful. Seek their advice. One thing. Meaning that before doing anything, we do as much research or investigation as we can, get as much information as we can, and still if there is doubt, we can consult those who can advise us. Ultimately, it is a calculated risk ultimately. In spite of best effort, there cannot be total certainty because there is no such thing as total certainty. There is no 100% probability anywhere. They say these days, this cataract operations are just like, it takes 7 minutes, 10 minutes. It's like an assembly line. Cataract operation like assembly line. There are 3, 4, the one fellow does, the nurses come and do something, and this fellow does this, and then the final doctor comes in. But there also always a possibility that it may not be successful. Something can happen. So there is no 100% probability. So with a prayerful mind we say, Lord, this is what I know the best and I am doing it. That's all. And then whatever God gives, accept it gracefully.
Is there any, we have got Ganpati, Mataji, every god, particular prayer for particular day, something like that? Or we can...
So we have so many deities. Are there specific prayers to specific deities? Fortunately we have. Lots of prayers we have for different deities.
And particular days?
Yes. For your information, we have several books. A big book where we have stotras for Lord Shiva. Another book, we have stotras for Devi. Third book, for Lord Krishna. Fourth book, for Ganpati. Fifth book, for Hanuman. Sixth book, for Guru. Meaning all common deities, there are all stotras are there, which are different kind. You praise the Lord, you seek His favor, all kinds of prayers are there. You can do anything, there is no rule. But prayers are available for specific deities. So Ganapati Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurumedeva Sarvakarishu Sarvada. You don't do that to Lord Rama because he doesn't have Vakratunda and Mahakaya. So So, what prayer you do to Hanumanji, you don't do to Lord Krishna or something like that, because these also describe him. Manojavam, Marutulya Vegam, Chitandriyam, Buddhimatam Varishtam, Vatatmajam, Vanayuth Mukhyam, Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye. So there are prayers, but if you don't know, it doesn't matter. Prayer can be in any language, not only in Sanskrit language. But our Swami used to say, but then Sanskrit is the language of God, so they like it more. That was his way. But prayer can be in any language. Because Ishvara is all-knowing. He understands all the language. But Kabir used to say that you don't have to shout. Because mullah shout in the morning. You don't have to shout. Bhagavan is not deaf. He hears everything. He can hear a little thing that even an ant does. But that was his way. You can shout also, no problem. So prayer can be performing prayer in terms of the oral prayer through your mouth. It can be at 3 levels. Uttamastavat Uchamandataha Chittajam Japat Dhyanamutvam. Says Ramana Maharshi that you can perform prayer loudly that everybody hears. Second is you can murmur so you alone can hear. And thirdly, just repeat in your mind. Each subsequent step requires more concentration. Sometimes your mind is, just running around. So then chant loudly. Because with that it's easier to focus the mind. When you find that mind is somewhat focused, then slowly lower the volume and do murmuring. When then also you can focus, then do it mentally. Again it's gone, again start, so loud prayer, muted prayer, mental prayer, in any language. Sanskrit has an advantage that all compositions are metrical, meaning meter. You can sing them. It's an advantage. But every language has prayers which you can sing. Best is to pray in a language that you understand. Because when you pray, if your emotion also is mixed with it, so prayer performed with devotion is much more effective than simple prayer. And devotion has to arise from our heart. So you understand the words of prayers, then the devotee can be invoked. It's always best to know the meaning of what you are chanting. Swami, I don't know, but do it anyway. Don't stop it. So you said that I should know me, I don't know meaning. Don't stop it. But people stop there only. So I don't know the meaning. If you don't know the meaning, try to know it. Go to somebody who knows the meaning, they will explain to you. That trouble they don't know take. So I don't know the meaning. So it's a qualification. It shows just laziness. If you are praying and performing some shlokas, some stotra, there should be some basic curiosity to understand what it means. And people can explain to you. That's why we brought out all these books. The original text is there in Devanagari and Gujarati translation. Where the shlokas are difficult, word meaning also are given. So when you are reciting, then you understand the meaning also. You have so much choice. You want to remove your obstacles, go to Ganapati. You want wealth, go to Lakshmiji. You want knowledge, go to Saraswatiji. Sab bandar ka vyapari. You can go anywhere. No problem. But Swamiji, then will not this devata get displeased, if I worship here and not there? No, don't worry, they won't. That's why they have pictures of everybody and they do show art to everybody, that's all. Happy. We are keeping all of them happy by showing the arti, satisfied. So performing puja is a part of prayer. When you perform puja, because in your mind, all thoughts of Lord are going on. So when you are offering snanam, vastram, alankara, the center of all of that activity is that little Lord. So all the thoughts of Lord is the content, So therefore that also is a part of prayer. So puja done at physical level, reciting, meditation in mind, all of this is part of prayers, worship. But prayer is most important, must be there in everybody's daily routine. Gandhiji was a big, promoter of prayer. Prarthana Sabha every evening, wherever he is, in any part of anywhere, 5 o'clock Prarthana Sabha. Maybe in jungle, anywhere, he will do it himself. Once Kaka Kalelkar was with him when they did, and they were someplace in South India, and then they had a long drive, and then they reached their destination and they fell asleep. And Kaka Kalelkar woke up at night. And so Gandhi was sitting in his bed with tears. What are you doing? He says, look at me, how ungrateful I am that I fell asleep without my prayer. How can I do that? Kaka said, I also fell asleep. I also forgot to pray. So much of, conviction about the need of prayer. How we are what we are because of grace. So more we understand that, more humility there is, more sense of gratitude there is, more prayerful there is. Less there is. Only our ego comes in the way of prayer. I don't pray. I can do what I want. So that's what some people have, all these kind of notions, vaham, they call it in Gujarati, notions. You can't do anything yourself. As our Swami used to say, you open your mouth and you lock the jaw, you can't close it. What will you do? You go to sleep at night and wake up with some kind of stroke in the morning. What do you do? This kind of pride is absolutely stupid. To be proud of something makes no sense at all. So Swami used to say, this man took him and Swami showed his factories and this business. I'm a self-made man, Swamiji. Swami would ask him, who made you? So this pride or arrogance is only a sign of immaturity, who does not understand the realities of life, does not realize how much favor I have for me to accomplish something. We think that we accomplish something by our effort, but when we look at any accomplishment, we find that so much help came along, so much favor was there. You got a job because you were at the right time, the right place. Your friend may be more qualified than you, but he came after you at the right but wrong time, right place but wrong time. Right place, wrong time, wrong place. Right time, right place. It's all favor. Heart goes lub, dub, lub, rest, dub, rest, lub, rest. If it continues rest, after love there is no dub, that's the end of it. Every moment we are enjoying grace. More we understand our life, more we realize how fortunate we are and how we are the recipients of Ishvara's grace. So it just makes sense that I should express my gratitude. So even if you do not perform prayer of seeking any favor, it is definitely in order to perform prayer to express the gratitude for what all blessing I am enjoying, what favor he is doing it without asking, without our asking. In fact, if we look at our life, we find how without our asking anything he is giving us. Is it not so? When the child comes home from school, the mother is at work. The child comes home, opens the refrigerator, glass of milk, sandwich all ready. He thinks the refrigerator is giving him. You think so? Later he realizes his mother is doing all this. Unseen hand. And thus the unseen hand is there all the time in our life. It's a matter of making a note of that, recognizing that. Then there will be sense of gratitude. We will be grateful. And a prayer to express our sense of gratitude. To thank him for all the grace or all the favor that he does. Every moment is his grace. Because nishvase nahi vishvasaha kada ruddho bhavishyati. You cannot trust the breath that goes out. There can be no trust that it will come back. Nishvase nahi vishvasaha. Vishvasa means you cannot be certain about nishvasa, the out breath. Kada ruddho, it may go out and remain out and may not come back. It comes back. Every moment there is grace. Therefore, every moment there should be prayer in our mind. That's for a prayerful life. Prayerful mind, prayerful life.
Swamiji, we have to do the prayer